I was finding it difficult to do today's episode, not because it is difficult to talk, but more I don't know what I wanted to say or what I wanted to share. We had a lovely walk. Me and Archimedes went for a lovely walk to this hill to oversee the city of Sheffield and to be able to see the sunset. One of our, I would say, detoxing activities, going through the city center, and there is this independent coffee shop that they make very good Italian style espressos, and bakery. I usually get an espresso from there and charge up myself to climb the hill to be able to oversee Sheffield. But today I took a cinnamon bun. It was very, very lush, as I've learned while living in Gloucester for my year in industry, aka internship. I was having trouble to do this today. I wasn't really feeling it, but I wanted to push through it anyway. It reminded me of the days while I used to go to the gym at the beginning, where for the first couple of weeks I had this hype of going there, working out, and there was this massive slump of emotions and motivation to do it. Sticking through it helped me to go through these low moments and still come out with a positive impact in the long run. Benvenuti su 5 Minute Thoughts. Coconut here. In today's audio log, I was going to talk a bit about what I wanted to do as a child and what I want to do right now. As a child, I wanted to be a train driver. I used to make a train piloting station in the sofa. I used to use plates as the steering wheel. I used to use the remote as all the fancy buttons. I used to use a spatula for the gear lever. I used to make noises with my mouth while I was driving my train. However, my mom used to think that I was driving a plane, but in reality it was just a train that I was driving through. It was very nice to me. It was very relaxing to me. I always thought that I wanted to be a train driver growing up because it will be the most monotonous job. It is a advantage and disadvantage. Disadvantage because it's so monotonous. I won't be excited by the job, but because it's so boring, I would have all this time to think about different things, and as I call them, mental journeys, be able to think about things, dream about things. Yeah, that would be really, really nice for me. So my idea was to study art, become a train driver, and write about flowers. I don't know, while driving a train I would be able to see flowers in details, but I guess I would be able to see a lot of fields of flower. And growing up in Italian countryside, seeing flowers wasn't an uncommon thing. But now as I grow up, I have realized that there is no way I want to study art. Not because I don't like it, but it's because of the people and the environment around the arts department. I have nothing against them. It's just not my cup of tea, as English people would say, or more of. Then I wouldn't say that I and them think the same way. We could be creative individuals, but I don't think it's my type of energy. So I wouldn't do art. What I'm doing right now is engineering. But what would I do in the future? That's a mystery to me. As I spoke previously, I really want to be into the tech, as that is most of my passion. Like, go through what are the most recent techs, go through how we can implement this tech to solve a certain manufacturing problem or to advance in certain fields. But it wouldn't be that's what I would like to do. Speaking of this, I used to think that I would save up money until the age of 65 and then retire with my saved up money and then go to a beach and sit down and sip my cocktail or a fancy drink and spend my rest of my life like that after retiring. I actually went a couple of years ago and sat on a beach. Actually, in 2017, I went to the Philippines, sat on a beach for one whole day, drank my fresh coconut water, looked into the sea. It was relaxing for the first 2 hours, and after that I just got bored out of my head. There is no chance I want to save up money until retirement and end up doing something like that. So I think the next best thing would be to become a contractor or work part-times, meaning like working 3 to 4 days a week and have 4 to 3 days on other random things or passion projects that I want to do. And I want to have a creative activity that has nothing to do with my regular work. By regular work, I mean my daytime job. At the moment, my regular work is doing my final year thesis and doing a lot of material studying. While I'm studying at the moment aircraft safety and manufacturing of composites. So those are the 3 things that this semester I'm focusing on. However, my creative activity at the moment is doing these audiologues daily. Although they are not that creative, as I'm just expressing my thoughts freely in a free form. Speaking of which, something that Helena made me realize, my audiologues are not really educational or doesn't contain enough gossip or juice to attract listeners or attract listeners or viewers on YouTube. I don't know how to take this. I don't know if I want to change my content or change the style, the way I deliver. Most likely I'll change the way and the style that I deliver. I don't know if I have enough juice or enough educational material, but I want to do it not because to be business friendly or become more profitable, but because I want to be able to extract something educational throughout my day, just for my internal reflection that I'll be sharing in these audiologues, or a particular piece of juice that happened and like condense it and share it. Because at the moment I feel like whatever I'm living through, I'm not remembering what is happening, or the day just passes by with nothing happening. I mean, to be fair, I'm in a lockdown, so it's not like something great is happening. Anyway, going back, a creative activity that I would like to do in the short term is do more writing. Well, I'll be doing a lot of more writing up for my thesis, but I want to do a bit more of creative writing or like a free form writing, so that I can structure what I would like to say in these audiologues. I started doing this. I use this app called Simple Note, which is just, as the name suggests, simple note. And I keep it always open throughout the day, and I just write the bullet points that came to my mind throughout the day as a way to record myself throughout the day and remember what is happening. But yeah, sorry this mumble jumble. Have a wonderful day. Bye.